Hello guys and girls, boom, welcome back. We've got our regular £500 £2 coin hunt today, and we've got a bag from the post office as usual, and the bag is dated the 30th of March 22, so it's only a week old. I'll just get this open, lovely, lose the scissors and the rubbish. Okie doke, let's get it out and get on with it. Lovely, you know what we're looking for? We're looking for 4 Commonwealth games. Well, we're actually looking for 8 in total, but you know, we haven't completed a set. I've pulled back a little bit with the camera to give myself a little bit more room. I've got Master Temple's Gong, and I've got P. Boo. There we are. I'm standing on top of Master T's Gong. There we are. And we're going to get straight on into sorting this out. I never count the bags. Yep. Yeah, I know, if I've got more, I've got more. What's the likelihood of that then? 0. Lovely. Got a bit more room. That's it. Lovely. I think I'm lined up, my chair lined up a little bit. Is that better? That's it. There we go. Let's get in now. Yee. Let's start with that. Ooh, what's that in the middle? Been in a pond by the look of it, that middle one, is it? Unless it's something totally different. Yeah, I think it's seen a life. Here we go. Oh, I've got to remember I've got that top on. Do you want me to take it off? Hang on a minute. Just take my fleece off when I've done this one. Looks like a skinny one to me anyway. And it is. There we are. I forgot about the fleece again, that blessed zip. There we go. Bear with, folks. Bear with. There we are. Okie doke. Right, my feeling is today it's going to be another skinny one, but we don't care. We don't mind. We're not complaining. I know. There we are. There are a lot worse things in life than having a skinny hunt. Well, and I'll tell you why I don't mind, because I have got some things to go through. Went into a charity shop. Bus bag. Went into a charity shop this morning and got 3 large bags of world coins. I think I gave a generous donation for them, and I'm just hoping that I might be able to recoup some of my money by selling like the notes on eBay again, like I did last time. And if I do, I'll see what I get for them, because I obviously want to recoup my losses, and then anything extra I share with the charity. This is Isambard Kingdom Brunel, The Arches at Paddington Station, and this is a 2006 coin, and the edge inscription is so many irons in the fire, and the mintage figures are 7.5 million, just under. Okay, there we are. That's a common one, but we ain't complaining, we ain't complaining. And that's Brunel's Arches again. And that's that. I'm not looking for rotation errors because I showed you those on that video, and I've got a few, so I don't need any more, do I? No, I don't need any more. Give everybody a chance. But I do every now and then get a feeling, and I have to look, and if I find them I do pull them out, but generally I don't like to look. This is the Act of Union between Scotland and England, and it's the tercentenary, and the coin is dated 2007, and the edge inscription is United into One Kingdom, and the mintage figures are just over 7.5 million. So another common one, but hey. Oh, and we've got Lord Kitchener, Your Country Needs You, and this is First World War, outbreak of First World War, and I'm just going to get this. Where is it? Outbreak of World War One, Lord Kitchener, 2014. The lamps are going out all over Europe, and that is 5.7 million. And we're looking for a mule error, which is on the obverse of this coin at the bottom. It should say £2, and if it doesn't, we've got the mule. There we are, but it says £2 quite clearly there. So there we are. That one looks like it's in a Sharpie or something. Okay. I was watching a video first thing this morning. Well, when you're retired, you've got nothing better to do, love, let's face it. I was looking at this video about crypto banking digital currency. Well remembered. Now, that is the basically the birth of the cashless society, and well, that's my interpretation of it. You might have your own interpretation. There's Isambard Kingdom Brunel, the portrait, and that is the celebrate the 200th anniversary of his birth in 2000. Well, the anniversary was in 2006, and he was born in 1806. He died 1859, and it says that around the edges year of birth and death, and it says Isambard Kingdom Brunel as the edge inscription, and it is just under 8 million mintage. So we'll put that together with his arches. I like to put that on top, I don't know why. There we are. So yes, crypto banking digital currency. Oh, so impressed with myself, honestly. There's a couple of interesting videos, but the one I was watching was actually explaining a bit more about this cashless society, which, I mean, the penny drops, you know, the cash is getting short, you can't get hold of the coins, nobody wants to give them out, nobody wants to take them back, in the banking world, that is. This is a DNA double helix, and the DNA double helix is 2004, and it is 4.23 million. And you want me to say deoxyribonucleic acid or something? Is that what you want me to say? Lady, you got to practice. Yes, I know. There we go. There's not going to be much in this hunt, is there? With Florence Nightingale. We don't mind a Florence. This is the 100th anniversary of her death, and the anniversary was in 2010. And then around the edge it says 150 years of nursing, and the mintage figures are just under 6.2 million. So nice Florence. There we are. Right, let me just have a slurp of tea. Cheers, my dears. And by the way, Glenn, at Macamoola Coins, I don't pick my own leaves. And you're right, Mr. T is the supervisor. Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, we went off the cryptocurrency thing, but basically it's all about digital money and all about the way we do banking online, but not having any cash available or being used anymore. So if that's apparently, this is only what I've gleaned from this video, that there are a couple of larger countries that have already done it, and we're all going the same way. And during the pandemic, there was a bit of a, not cash crisis, but there were things going on in the world about not being able to draw out your cash from the bank, and I mean for general purposes, not for our purposes. So yeah, I can see that's the way it's going. But how that would affect all the people, and I suspect that post offices will be where it's at, because now if you've got a business, you need one of these cards that you can go to the post office to get your coins from. Well, that's Barclays. I don't know about any others. I mean, we bank with a couple of banks, and so we've always got a couple of options. But yeah. So we can see that the post offices are going to be taken over for a while with the cash, and then it's going to disappear altogether. What do you think? Oh, we got comedies. That's what I think. Love a comedies. Shakespeare's comedies, and put out the right way. There we are. 2016 Shakespeare's comedies, and Shakespeare's comedy is 2016 coin. All the World's a Stage, and it is. Is that 4.3 million, just over? There we are. Okay, you can see that stage there. So we've got a Shakespeare. Okay. So what do we think about going cashless completely? What's going to happen? There's still going to be coins. Most of them will go for scrap, of course. All the ones that are, like now, they're taking in the larger old style 10p's and 5p's and scrapping all those because of the value. There's a shortage of metal worldwide, apparently. But yeah, we need to think about that. But so it makes me wonder what will happen in the future. Will we just be collecting from antique shops? You know, things that are no longer made, we get from antique shops and no longer manufactured. All those lovely things that are made in the Industrial Revolution era. You know what I meant. Yeah. So, oh, we've got Remember, Guy Fawkes. Well, at least they're not all in the same bag. And this is the Gunpowder Plot. Excuse me. It's the 400th anniversary, and the coin is dated 2005, and the edge inscription is Remember, and the mintage figures are just over 5.1 million. Another common one. So we're not expecting too much, but hey, I ain't complaining. The giveaway, by the way, folks, will be done at the weekend, just in case you're wondering when that. I should say April, so I'm going to do that at the weekend, and I'm going to have a look through these world coins, but I should probably do it on a video, because there's a lot to just have a look at to start with before even know what's what. So I might video that to show you. Victory in Europe. Well, that's St Paul's Cathedral with the searchlights on, and this is can't remember the title of it. End of World War II, and it's 2005. It's the 60th anniversary, and it says, "In victory, magnanimity, in peace, goodwill," just under 10.2 million. So, we're getting all the common ones out, aren't we? But I do like the way that somebody's actually put something in each bag. So there we are. There's another Florence Nightingale. I won't go back through the details a second time because I know. There we go. You do an edge roll and I'll do the T. Anything? No. Standing. No. Looks like another skinny one. There we go. I had a few nice comments about the 10p coin hunt, which I said I wasn't going to do, but let's take that off there, a bit of rubbish. When there's nothing else to do, it was like, but yeah, I got into it in the end. Well, I found a couple of coins, didn't I? And that's the worst thing that can happen if you don't want to do something and you do it and you find something, that's it. Yeah, but it's something different. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, Isambard Kingdom Brunel again. A portrait. Anything? No. No, we're not expecting anything, are we? But I'm still going to let you have a look. Yay. Well, let me know. You've got time now to... Well, there's nothing coming up in this hunt. I can see that coming. So if you go in the comments below, let me know what you think about the cryptocurrency, what's going to happen to our coins. Yeah, there'll still be collectibles. All the time we don't give them up. But the coins that we're not collecting, the coins that are not popular, that haven't got anything particularly rare about them, are going to end up back at the Royal Mint for scrapping. Is that looking good? No. I know. Okay. I mean, we do online banking. We don't use a mobile app on the phone. I was worried that if I lost my phone, we do have a security number, but you can get a phone unlocked anywhere, can't you? So that stops us. There's something there. There's something in this one. Oh, get ready, guys and girls. Get ready, guys and girls. Is it this one? Oh, yeah. We're looking for a rotation error on this one. And it is the Army First World War. It's the 100th anniversary. The coin is dated 2016. And it says around the edge for King and Country. And it is 9.55 million. There we are. Oh, yeah. That's all right. I had a feel of the other side. I was in two minds as to whether to flip that one over or not. I've done a couple of pieces about the Royal Navy 2015 Royal Navy centenary coin, so I thought I might do one about the Army because know a little bit about the Army and find a little bit of history on that that's interesting. It's a bit glary. And Lord Kitchener again, your country needs you. Outbreak of First World War. Okay. There we go. You have a look, I'll have a slurp of tea. Yeah, something in that. Oh, it's got a different size font for the lettering around the edge. There we are. Was it that one? That doesn't look right, does it? Down the right way. Something different about that edge inscription. Let me have a look. I'll show you in a minute. It does look like a different font and a different size. Let's get you in there. Let me know if you're focused. The font is just different. If I put it next to the others, you'll see. So it's on the left hand edge. Yeah, it just looks a bit different. Oh, that's Demolition Derby. It knocked them all over. Okay, Victory in Europe, and we've already found one of those anyway, but the edge inscription looked like it was different to me. Yeah, 2015. Yes, I suspect that we have somebody else's coins, as I say, but at least they've put one in each, so that makes it not a skinny hunt, which is a bit thoughtful. Get them all in one bag or not at all, yeah. Oh, Marconi's radio waves across the Atlantic. And Marconi's radio waves are 2001 the coin, and it says wireless bridges, the Atlantic Marconi 1901, and just over 4.5 million. There we are. Yeah, it's just the 4 Commonwealth Games for these. Well, they're the pages that I haven't bothered to put them into an album. I thought I might as well leave them in there now for now until I find something. Yeah, something right on the end here. Okay. Righty ho. Just in case it's not the only one. Something there. And then something on the end, and I knew what that one was. That's the Act of Union between Scotland and England. And we've had that one out already. There it is. That's what we've got here. We've got 3 more bags after this one and we're done. Gone quick, hasn't it, today? Unless we found anything. Hey. So you have to take the rough with the smooth. And at least we've got a bag of coins. No, I'm not very good at it. I was looking at, I don't know whether I've got a forgery or not, so I wouldn't bit of a sparkler on the end. Sorry, you want to have a look as well. Oh, yeah, here we go. Get fell in. Yay. There we are. First World War, the army. We've had that one out already, and there's no twizzle on that one. Oh, and we've got another. These are all quite dusty and yeah, you know, mucky. Another active union between Scotland and England. Got an empty bag, then it's just part of that one. You have a look then. Anything? Lovely. Nope. 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 Nothing remotely interesting, have we? Victory in Europe again. St Paul's Cathedral with the searchlights on. Yeah, and then we're down to the last bag. And wow, let's hope the world coins are a little bit more exciting. I know. Well, I don't know what we expect. Rolling over bags, and they're just going round and round and round, aren't they? We're taking them back to the bank, so putting them back in a bag, and well, we always put ours back in the same bag, and I try and make it up, back up to the 500 if I've taken anything out. Well, I'm not taking much out these days, and there's not much to take out. Look, you want me to open this one? Could it be Shakespeare's Histories? Could it be? No, it's another World War One. There we are. So there's absolutely nothing to keep in there. So it'll just go straight back as is. And I'll do the same as the last person and spread these out. Well, guys and girls, thanks very much for joining me. Sorry we didn't find anything exciting, but that's the way they go. And I'll show you in a minute about the world coins. I'll just do a general thing. I'm not going to sort them all out because I'd never do it in a month of Sundays. So, but what I will do is show you what I got so that you can see what a mammoth task I have. And that's without the ones I've already got. So don't forget, if you don't want to watch that, the giveaway draw will be done at the weekend. You no longer need to follow the instructions that I put into that video. I'm not going to go back and give it all to you again. I've given it all out once. In fact, I've done it more than once. And I asked you to follow some instructions. And then I said at a certain point, no need to do that now. You know, but you can still enter. Yeah. All right, my loves. Take care until the next time. Bye-bye.